course I could be wrong. Maybe it's because they're at war with somebody else in the coalition. How long until I get rid of my overextension? Because Brabant is going to add quite a lot. We're at 77.3. It's a long time before we pay it off. Now, I don't want any other territory from anybody else, but that's 31 development. That is going to be a lot. $100 ducats out of the 283. You shouldn't have started privateering me, Spain. That was a mistake. Alright, I feel like I've lost a connection somewhere in the trade. You're doing okay. You could do with more. So could you. I have. I've lost about 140 ducats somewhere along the way. Not entirely sure how. How you keep track of all this is beyond me. It's 2,000 hours of practice. Canals and turnpikes. 6,000 ducats to upgrade New Lancaster. I mean, it's New Lancaster, so sure. It's not ever going to be as good as Old Lancaster, but it's the name change. The all-important name change. Ah, yes, you're not wrong. Trade power abroad, 77% reduction because of the overextension. Good knowledge. Well, I still think that I should definitely go and increase that. This might well trigger the coalition. I'm not 100% sure. Ah, here we go. Now it will. So I don't know why it wouldn't have previously. Because they were always in the coalition. However, if I go after Vijayanagara, that would not. However, Vijayanagara, I would need a lot more troops over there. Although they do have 65,000 men just sitting in that one province of Poon, which I could go and destroy. The other thing I could do here in India, actually, is build another fort or two. I kind of like that idea. Like Goa has one. I think North Kanara could do with one. These two places are completely identical. That's guarding that. You'd be guarding that. Yeah, let's build it here. And then Madurai. I mean, you've already got one. Gorchin's guarded. You're guarding those four. Okay, that's actually complete protection against rebels. Ah, no, it's not. We need one up here, which we can do in Chul, which would actually block them in place as well. And for this, I will invest heavily. Did I just... Yes. Shoot. I'm not going to be ahead of time in military for the first time in a very long time. That's alright. I'll get over it. Any plans to look at Iron Harvest? I already have. I streamed it 3 weeks ago, something like that. But at that point it was just the skirmishes. There was no campaign available. At least not the version I had. At some point, yes. I mean, RTS isn't really the main focus of this channel, but I am interested. Local traders demand aid. 100 ducats. Go on then. I think I can spare 100 ducats for you. Liège is about to grow even bigger. Oh, if Liège takes Amsterdam, then that would give me even more reason to go after Amsterdam and Calais. Felra Navy is not one to sniff at. How's the rise of professionalism doing? We're at 80.3%. Siege ability 16%, land fire, shock damage, reduced morale, and the regiment drill loss. Oh, do you get drill loss as you level? That's interesting. That I hadn't realised. The term is up for Fabian Butterfur. Are we going to re-elect? No, because I clicked the wrong button last time. We didn't actually re-elect him. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we will keep Fabian. We're at 87, he's only 39, he's young. Cool. You lot all leveled up, except for you. You can't, you're not my culture. You could. Ooh, missionary strength. Go on then. Thank you. Innovativeness is going to be going down, unless, of course, I grab you. Ah, I can afford it straight away. Lovely jubbly. However, we are still behind in admin, which is a bit annoying, because that's going to reduce our production efficiency. Unfortunately, actually, 234 ducats of my budget is now trade income. And tariffs are up to 32. Nice background music. It's the regular soundtrack from the game. But yes, I agree. The sound in this, or the music in this game is very good. Alright, let's grab all of you together and sell you out to here. Alright, so, starting from home. Do you have ships protecting in Lubeck? No. Baltic? No. Novgorod? No. I don't think you need them either. North Sea? No. White Sea? Not even moving money from there. Gulf of St. Lawrence. Gulf of St. Lawrence is still lacking a little. 65%. I'm actually surprised that these privateers are being as effective as they are. I'm not sure that I'm really going to get this above 65. 55 is just a lack of trying. As is the 53 from the Caribbean. So in the Americas we're doing disappointingly. In Africa and Asia, we're doing just fine. Gujarat could do with a tiny bit more. As could Coromandel, but that's going to come when we start expanding. Bengal could do with more. Although at the moment, this is just the process of just moving money out. It's not the real efficiencies. And if we can ever get Ivory Coast feeding into the Caribbean and then the Caribbean North, that's going to be another 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 steps of trade steering. And when it's like 200 ducats, that does add up quite quickly. 200 ducats that's moving, each step being stepped up by about 5%. See you, Warbird. Yeah, Victoria's music's also very good. Without a doubt. Why is my corruption growing? Oh, overextension. Alright. Root out all of the corruption. Whenever it should arise, get rid of it. Don't care about the cost. Okay, so we have 70 ships now privateering here. That's 50% of the trade node. I don't think I really want to invest any more ships than that. And this is also going to be dropping dramatically the amount of money that those guys are earning. So I think instead, I'm going to send the ships that we're getting here to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. So this is Malacca. This is Aden. Just hasn't merged with Aden yet. Come on, before the end of the month. And then this is Moluccas. Which I think is spelled that way. Yes. Oh, didn't save. I just noticed you can actually see the spelling down there. You guys are merging together, heading to St. Lawrence. That's fine. That means all of you lot need to merge together. In fact, you're going to be in St. Lawrence as well, so you may as well just land here and get ready to go. What are you doing? You're another 3-decker. Okay. You could go to the battle fleet. Although I must admit, I am tempted to just build a colonial war fleet. These only cost 37. Wow, my shipbuilding costs are very low. And we are now losing 903 sailors and gaining 977, so we're fine still. Yeah, trade income's gone down by... Oh, it's because of Aden. At the end of April, that should reset. Yep. Extra 100 ducats. Idolatry or reverence, our efforts to bring about the salvation of the heathens in Makonde have borne fruit, but it's a strange and unfamiliar fruit. The local population has started to accept Christ, but the faith has been intertwined with their old ways. Angels, spirits, the true Lord, and the old Lord of the sky, the Blessed Virgin, and the Earth Goddess. Do these people really believe in what they hear, or are they simply trying to call their old idols by new names? The local missionary has come to us for advice concerned about the souls, the Hanseatic people, and his own. Animist syncretism, which will give more missionary strength. Or dogmatic preacher. No, absolutely. Do it. Do it now. More missionary strength is excellent. Wait, was that my trade league just disbanding? I think it might have been. So many countries no longer accepting our protection. Yep, it was. Man, we are embargoed by a lot of people. I thought Flanders was already... Huh. Okay, there's a few places I did actually want to call. Ulster being one. Braunschweig definitely being one. No, 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 no. No, 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 yes. And in fact, if you finished coring, then that means I can upgrade you to a World Trade Center, a World Port, and just double check you have a stock exchange, which you do. Do you have a fort? You do not. That is not acceptable. Now you can have a fort. Build a fort. Also, what manufactory do you have? Textile. That makes sense. You also have an awful lot of unrest. So be it. Once you have a fort, that's going to matter a lot less. Oops. Waiawa Makonde. Right, you're going to protect trade. Gulf of St. Lawrence. I really want to get this to about 70%. I mean, 67's not terrible. We really need to get this one up as well. Need more light ships dedicated to that purpose. And more conversion. Carry on. Ah, and also, let's see, states, trade company investments. We've already invested in all of those. We can get some more trade power down here. We can get more defensiveness. Don't think that's really necessary. Manpower and sailors. That one is. Now that we have our autonomy lowering methods. Could probably also make taxes. And then, let's see, where's the trade steering buff? There it is. Property appeaser for Gujarat. Make it happen. And we're also going to want a trade company out here, wherever it was I was owning territory. I can't remember where I own territory. Belitung, there it is. You are Protestant, you are now a trade league. Look out for any other Protestant locations. Did we take an island to Moluccas? I'm not sure that we did. Fairly sure I've checked the coast before. Apparently not, because there's a whole bunch of it over there which hasn't been done yet. That's all still to be converted. That's fine. Okay, did we ever get a colonist for you? No, we should have. Off you go. Alright, what other states do we want? I don't think any. I think that's all going to be trade companied. Patagonia. Oh. Oh! Ha! Totally forgot I took the tip of this. And then never actually formed a colony. Well, you should probably be fortified. Also remarkably expensive. One more. Come on. Well, the Caribbean now has 129 ships. That's a few. And yet my control of the Caribbean, if I remember correctly, was particularly poor. It is. 53%. Like, I'd really like to send this money around the Americas. I just don't think I can. What I clearly need is a heck of a lot more naval force limit. Oh, ship trade power plus 40%. Naval plus trade. I have a feeling I know what my next trade idea is going to be. Or my next idea. Have I been keeping up with the dev diaries? Yeah. I haven't read the last two. But I did really like the look of... Crikey, where was it? Majapahit? No, it wasn't Majapahit. That was one of the other ones. Brunei? No, it wasn't Brunei. I didn't read that one. It was one of the Indonesians, but I don't remember who. Can I set the colonial nations to go and conquer more of the Caribbean trade node? Probably, but part of the problem is they also claim a bunch of money there. But that's a very good point. I should probably go through each of them and say, hey, you should probably go and attack something. Novgorod can go after Portuguese Mexico and also Tlaxcala, which I'm somewhat surprised you haven't done yet. Should have done that after starting all the other wars. Oh well. You do have a lot of troops here. Crikey. Apparently my investments have been paying off. Quite healthily. There we go. 100% economic hegemon. We have all of the modifiers that we could possibly get. You've instantly hired another massive army. Well, that's actually not necessarily a bad thing, because I can then point them at Portuguese Mexico. And that would be a big showdown, because Portuguese Mexico is pretty big too. Need to take out some of that as well, though I'm not sure that Mexico would give access. Which one of these? That's you. You're the colonial battle fleet, which we're just going to leave out here. Paper. We have a source of paper. Oh, we're back up to 900 ducats. Oh, it's probably because all the minions stopped doing trade protection. Coke blast furnaces. Herbert Butfer, an inventor and entrepreneur from Agdesian, has come up with a new type of coke-fired blast furnace for the production of cast iron. By making use of coal instead of charcoal, the production of iron has increased greatly, allowing us to supply the market with larger quantities of cheap iron. Agdesian gained production. Coal and iron provinces now more likely to trigger industrialization events. Right, you lot. Continue drilling. Salt crisis. That's not very good. Can I transport a minion army? No, because I can't tell them to get on the boats. I just need to wait for the ticking war score, that's all. We've only got 4 out of the 25 available. Well, the conversion seemed to have sped up a pace. It's quite nice having the extra missionary strength. Plus, we are slowly but surely getting through religious ideas, which is definitely helping.